I don't know. I just kind of find that funny, but whatever. I mean, I'm just glad it's getting done. I'm not complaining, but I just... They basically made it useless? Yeah! That's good. Too easy to tunnel now? No way. Just don't touch the gen. Very nice, dude. Beautiful. Exactly what I needed. I'm about to fuck you up. You about to get fucked up. Where's that dead hard at, sweetheart? Yeah, dead hard. There we go. I don't know. I think it's what the game needed, in my opinion. Too many survivors are using that shit offensively. Shit was broken as hell. It's fine whenever like one person uses it, but when you have an entire lobby using that shit, nah. Nah, 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 nah. I mean, I thought it should have been you know, you hook somebody, then it like say if you hook somebody, they get rescued, then you hook somebody else. That last person with DS gets their DS you know, it turns off or whatever. So basically after you hook someone. How go the games? Good. Hey, they're going good. I've been going against some pretty easy teams, to be honest. Nothing too difficult, so it's good. You never have? Oh man, it's yeah. Whenever you get like borrowed time into DS, into Unbreakable, into Soulguard, into all that shit, and I'm not exaggerating, like, cause it happens. You know, it starts to become a bit ridiculous. Well, I just think that I don't know. The whole DS thing is a really difficult topic because I want to say that killers won't tunnel once DS is like, you know, better, but I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. I just thought DS as it was stupidly overpowered, in my opinion. I thought the DS, the way it was, needed to be changed. I don't know what needed to be changed about it, and I don't know how it needed to be changed, but I know it needed to be changed. I thought, in my opinion, it was way too powerful. I mean, if you can just literally get unhooked and go straight to a gen, or just go straight, there's someone in there? No. Yeah, but that's the whole problem, though, is like balancing around Swifts. That's the issue. That's the whole problem. Like that's the whole problem is Swifts. As they get up for literally everybody else in the game. All the killer players who don't take the game like really serious, they get up for them. Then they get up for the people who have to, you know, for the survivors who have to play a killer after they get beat by a Swift. Like, you know. I don't know. I think killers will. I think people don't give killers enough credit. I think killers are playing hyper aggressively because of all the second chance perks here lately. I think you'll see them tone it back a bit. That's just my opinion. I think killers will tone it back a bit. That's just my opinion. Because if not, then the DS will just be they'll just be rectified and they'll send it right back to the way it was. And if killers don't think that, then they're freaking crazy. If they don't think the devs won't think twice about sending that shit right back to the way it was, then killer mains are stupid. I find DS useless. I do too, dude. I totally agree. If I get tunneled out of the game, so be it. Pretty much giving them some free points since like they are not going to get much out of this game. No, you're right, but I think, in my opinion, that killers have their excuses are way more legitimate. Like, and that's me. Like, I play both sides. I played Survivor more than half the time. So I have 1,800 hours. So I would say 600 to 700 hours were Survivor, and then the rest were Killer. So just a little bit less than half of the time that I play DBD has been Survivor. I think I just probably surpassed it like not too long ago. So I know what it was like. And like, I see games end in 6 or 7 minutes. Like, pretty consistently too. No, I mean, like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And people who think it's like toxic, or people who think it's like, you know, whatever it is, like, no, people just want to win at the end of the day. You know, people just look at one side, in my opinion, much more favorably because there's a majority. And that's what people don't want to admit to themselves, is there's a majority in this game, and the majority is survivors. That's just a fact. That's why queue times are long. You know? That's why survivor mains are, their dailies are full of killer challenges, because they don't play enough killer. Like, it's just a fact, you know? And they don't know, they only know but one side, so their opinion on things are very skewed. You know? And I'm not talking about, you know, Bino. I'm not talking about her. She plays killer, but I'm just saying, like, that's just the way it is. Like, the majority of the player base are survivor mains. And, I'm not saying that there's a lot of them that don't play killer. I'm just saying that there's a lot of them that do play sometimes killer, and they do it in a memey way, and they do it in a funny way, and they just let everybody escape, and ha ha ha, funsies, you know? There's a lot of survivors like that play killer sometimes, and that's the way they play, and then they go back to playing survivor. And then there's some that play both sides, and then there's some that play one side, and then there's some that, you know, take it serious on both sides, and they see both opinions. And those are usually the best players, you know, the people who play, who have a lot of time invested in both sides, and they understand it, and that's how they're really good at, you know, being a survivor. Like, people don't understand that a lot of survivor mains that they see on YouTube play a lot of killer. They just don't do it on their streams, but they have in the past, and that's how they know how to counter these, you know, these killers, because they know their powers and shit. So they know how to counter them. Usually the best survivors are, you know, people who have played a lot of killer. So, but yeah, I think that the change was needed.